Is this thing on? Yeah, okay. Alright, let's look at this. I just have to ask level. Doesn't this thing dwindling around, doesn't this bother you? This would distract me big time. Oh, it stopped. Great. The fuck? Is there a bug? Yeah, there you go. Like, look at that. Like, what the hell, man? Okay. Uh, okay. I think you should have just taken a little more time level. You're not in a rush to get those kills, so I think you could have just been a little more patient. Uh, you have to hit some, right? Like, I'm sorry, level, but you had more than enough chances to kill someone, and like, yeah, there's nothing else to say. You should have gotten one, if not two. Simple. You rushed it instead of being a little more patient with your shooting, and you missed. That's right. Okay. Worst thing. You're going A. Okay. Hmm. What are you gonna do? Okay. The fuck? How many do we have? 3? Okay. Okay. Jesus Christ. Next time, just tell them to drop it here instead. What the hell? I would smoke it. Now you have 3 of them. Like, just use it. If you had 2, okay, but as soon as you hear any sound whatsoever, just throw it, right? Because it's 120. Let's do math. 120, right? 120. 1 minute. That's 2, right? 1, 2. And at 040, that's 3. That's when this last one goes away. So I guess, yeah, you should still delay it a little bit longer. But já disse, Chivo. Okay, good job. What the hell's going on, man? Thanks. Hello? It's unfortunate. Good luck. You got this. Tricky, but you got it. Just be patient. They'll clear you. There you go, it's one. Nice. Great job. You won. Nice try. You did everything you could. Nice try. It wasn't on you, Leo. You played flawlessly. I would have not changed a single thing. The problem was your teammates. I don't know what happened, but Fangs is low. So you should have, like, I mean, if I'm Fangs, I would be worried about flashing for you. Um, like, that's the main concern I would have. Yes, I would probably be worried about this too, but as soon as you check this, he's not here, like, take that gamble because your teammate needs it, right? You could even smoke in front of him or something to give him more time, but yeah. This is just playing with utility things. Here you just, again, tunnel vision like you usually do. Keep in mind, we're 4v2. You have 2 guys CT, you have Leo. I understand you want to help him, but you are making a one-on-one here, right? Leo did everything you could. All you need to do is make sure you don't get killed easily, right? So I would rather just play with these 2. Um, also, when you came in, you probably should have used utility more proactively, right? Whether that is just doing the flash and holding on for the smoke, or just using the smoke and then holding on for the flash when you do go in. It's up to you, but I think you should have used it. Now going completely alone onto grave, whatever, the coffins. It's just wrong. Like, why would you do this, right? That's just dumb. If you were next to many in level, you trade this guy 100%. We'll need to check what happened with these two, but this is not a round we lose, guys. Okay, we fucked this up royally. Okay, starting with things. We're 4-on-2. Leo did everything we could. All we need to do is play smart. There's 30 seconds left. The pressure is on them. It's not on us. We don't need to win the round now, right? Here, I think you guys hold, right? All you need to do is make sure that he can't get spotted, he can't get killed from here, and you also try and make sure that he can't get killed from this. If you're sure of this, Leo stays alive. And they are the ones that have to make a play. Keep in mind the numbers, right? We're 4v2. There's no reason for us to be doing that. That's just terrible, okay? That was just terrible. Fangs messed up big time, Minion level messed up too. There's no reason for this. Right? Why would you go out sprinting like this? It doesn't make any sense. Good luck. Yeah, nice try. This is entirely on us. That was so dumb on so many levels. It's crazy. What this? Should have won that. Should have definitely won that round. Okay. It's good enough. Okay. You can spam it, thanks. You can, as soon as you peek out, you can, like, if you don't clear anything, if you don't immediately come up, you could just shoot a little bit, right? You already cleared banana, so I would just shoot in banana. Like bottom banana. They usually hide on this side or either this side. So that's what I would pre-fire. A lot of times you get blind kills like that. But yeah, little thing. I think you guys did everything right so far. Okay, you need to be anti. One of you needs to be anti. You took banana. One of you needs to hold. The other one needs to back away, but he needs to be anti. That's all. Because this is exactly when they're going to contest. Not now when you're coming back, but while level is clearing. You know, like if they hear a lot of Molotovs, when level's about here, that's when you would start seeing a Molotov in car to throw Fangs off. When level was here and Fangs was in top car, and that's when the flashes would come. Okay, so it's just a thing to keep in mind. Whoops. Yeah, you can jump spot. You're fine. Yeah, I think for now you're okay. Did you deep smoke? You're crazy, but now you can't go away because of that. You're crazy, man. It's up to you. I never did it. I never thought it would be useful. It's dependent, of course. If I see an opera or idiots just trying to do what they were doing, I would just keep jumping. The exact same way? No, a little different. You know, you would do like Fangs was doing, like jump forward a little bit, you know, then go back to the car, do it halfway maybe, you know. You would try and change it a little bit so you don't get pre-fired. Um, but yeah, I don't think I would have smoked this because you smoking this level, it's innocent, but it makes a huge difference towards things can and can't do, right? If he didn't do that, he would be able to stay here, and he would be able to stay A now, and that entry that they got probably doesn't happen, right? So I need to check on it because we just got entry. I don't know how, but we did. Hmm. Okay. I don't know what I can say. I can say we got fucked. That's what I can say. You heard that bounce though. Can't really tell you anything. Hmm? Diz? Já vou, já vou. You got killed, but you traded. It's fine, right? It's fine. The problem is now, like you're getting mullied. How come doesn't Jay just smoke him, right? He was thinking about it. Unfortunate. Okay. This is just uh, protocols because we didn't really have to do this before, right? This is a good thing for us to worry about. So let's say we're in a position like this. Think porch, think quad, think pit, think I don't know, whatever is easily mollied, right? Even this cubby. You need to have two plans. One, do you have a smoke yourself? The answer is no. You maybe shouldn't be playing there in the first place, but it depends, right? But question number two is, can someone smoke the molly off for you, right? If you have this in place, this doesn't happen, right? Many could have stayed. He would have been fine. He would have been smoked off, and that guy wouldn't have killed him because he didn't even get out of boiler. So I think that wouldn't have happened. Fangs came here too late, but not a fault of him. It was level's decision. Yeah. So here is when things get tricky. And it is really tricky, but we have a lot of information. Like we don't have advantage in numbers, but we have advantage in information. Why? In Inferno, you want two things. Either you want mid or you want banana, right? Whether one you choose, you need at least one of the two. Okay? So in this case, you not only did you have mid, but you also had banana. Considering you're 3-on-4, and they still have to take all of this space, that would take them, what, 20 seconds? 15 seconds maybe? And they still have to execute on the pop site implant? It's up to you guys how you want to play, but I would probably have done something aggressive, okay? Considering we're 3-on-4 and we didn't see anything mid, like they got a few kills, but then they didn't do anything else. I would have probably just picked both of you, and I would have said like contact mid or something, or apps, right? Because level can't really do much after he's gone. Like he can't really do anything. And you guys are two of you, right? So if you see a 2-on-2 fight, it's winnable, right? If you go versus a Lurker, there's a very high chance you get that. So I don't think you guys should have played this defensive at this point. I think as soon as you lose those two teammates and you're outnumbered, I think you go aggressively. Jay's fucked. If they go away, you're fucked. Yeah, like I don't think they'll win the round just because of what they're doing. But let's see how we're playing. Fangs does not have a smoke, so you can't re-smoke. This needs to be a first, second, third contact setup, right? Fangs needs to be ready to get out of coffins and help level as soon as possible. Does he do that? Because if he just sits behind the smoke, we're fucked. We lost. We win if he does that, though. Make sure you get spotted first, Fangs. Levels play is amplified positively by your what you're doing. They need to see you first, and otherwise he'll just get pre-fired. Okay. And okay, that's problem number one. Exactly. You see what happened? This is on you, Fix. Maybe Level told you to run or hide. If he did, it's on him. But you need to understand exactly what your role is when you're defending the B bomb site. First, second, third contact always has someone farther away to wait attention away from the other person. If you have you here and the guy in quad, this guy is first and third at the same time. This is second. If you have a guy in dark and you have the other guy in quad, this is first and third. This is second, right? CT, same shit. First, second, quad. This is first. Either one of these is second. Fountain. I don't know if there even is a fountain angle anymore, but it's the same thing. This is always second. Why? Because this guy is the guy that's gonna have one and done, and he needs to capitalize on the fact that they are aiming at you, right? Otherwise, you'll see this happening. He just got pre-fired, and we lost the round. He has time, I think. Yeah, barely on the limit, but it's just what a micro decision is. Played this very wrong, but we're not playing badly. The round that tilted me the most was okay. A little risky, but I would have pushed the smoke anyway, to be honest. Jesus, that looked a little close for comfort. Okay. Smoke to take information, that's fine. Okay, we're playing again too much. Look at what we're doing on A. Why is Jay still here? We're 5-1-3. Look at how we're playing. We're 5-1-3, guys. At 1 minute 20, we were 5-1-3 or 1:30. I don't know. Jay threw a smoke in front of boiler. Why exactly? Oh, I guess many got smoked. Whatever, that's fine. But still, like the tendency is to play behind Jay. You're not playing forward. Oh, but I have 4A. Yes. But they still have to get into the bump site, which is easier. Fighting on mid or fighting on the bump site. You know? If you're on a 50-50, sure. But look at your teammates, Jay. Many's backing off. Level's backing off or grouping up with Leo. And Leo's just holding apps. You're clearly outpositioned, okay? The fuck is that smoke, man? What exactly is this gonna do? What the fuck? I get it, Finks. You're not a B player yet, but let's think here, okay? You are crucial in this round. We have the round win, okay? If you play your cards right, you win the round just by existing, okay? What happened on the fourth round, on the second round, kind of explains why you're doing these things, right? So you have 4 guys A. A's taken care of, okay? If they go away, they lose. Simple. Unless they fuck up, which, well, J is, but let's not think about that. What your job is simple. You spot them, and you decide, do I keep jumping or not? If the answer is no, that means they're coming towards you. But there's a key thing to understand. When you see someone down here, it's not the same as if you see someone here, right? What does this mean? Timing. This means that if you spot them here, you have some time to delay even further, right? What I like to do is you have two options. Three, actually, but let's not number them all. In my view, you have two choices. Either you play an angle like this that I used to love. You know, you just crouch in the middle of this and it's an off angle, you just fuck them up and you crouch. So one in that position, it can work, but I wouldn't do this on a 5v3. And you keep the smoke and you play an aggressive angle, let's say. The other option you have is I would go back. This is what I like to do personally, is I go back, I jump maybe a second time, but a little farther away, and I keep delaying that smoke. Those 5 seconds difference make a huge difference. Why? Because when you go back and you keep jumping here, maybe you can go back here. You can still jiggle. That's another what, 2 to 3 seconds. And you can still go back, and as soon as you start hearing them close to wall, is when you smoke, and you smoke the entrance of B. And where do you play? You don't play CT or coffins. You play exactly in front of the smoke. Why? Because they will be pushing it depending on the time. If they want to push through the smoke, they will have to deal with you. If they push through the smoke and you're CT or coffins, you can't stop them. And it defeats the whole point, right? And also, remember, the flashes pop behind you, so you're not blind. They usually like to go either through this side of the smoke or this one. So I personally just like to go on the left side and hold it there. That's where I see most of them coming through. But if they go through the other side, it's really easy to get them. So that's what I would do. Now let's compare what you did, the options you have. You also have the other choice is to just smoke banana, right? You can make it work. I think it's just really risky. You know, I tried that a few times. I didn't like how it looked. Didn't work out for me, to be honest. So I never did that again. So what you do is you spot them, and you're gonna jump again, which is fine, as long as you're safe. That's okay. But keep in mind, you see how far away they are. You don't need to smoke, number one, and you don't need to smoke here, right? You can delay it a little longer. In my view, if you wanted to smoke close, which is an option, you know, I would smoke close here. As long as you make a line, right? As long as your smoke fades and you can see them coming out of it, you're good. But you need to hold close to it, right? And just before it fades, if they haven't pushed, you just need to back off and give them the beep bomb site. But there's a big difference between spotting them here and spotting them here, is the main thing I want you to understand. Look how, when you just spotted them, and look how, just count how long it takes for them to actually push into banana. Whether they do it fast or slow, just see it, right? So it just came through, about 57 is when you spotted them. Of course, the smoke's terrible, right? You understand why. You're also not holding close to it, and you're playing in fallen. Not really sure why, but let's forget about that. Still, at 57 seconds, it took 7 seconds for them to even get into glaive, right? If you take this and you start like going into here now, you know, once you start hearing something close to half wall and you smoke, how many more seconds do you think it would be? Right about now. So 48 seconds. 48, you smoke it, and at 28 seconds, then they can push through. But by that time, you also have many, in this case, not level. And you already have the 1, 2, 3 contact set up on B. And I showed you, if they come towards B, you win. Okay? But because you didn't, look at how this is going to play. I would be scared of them close CT, right? If I was many, I would be scared of a lot of things. But The thing is, they could have just smoked this quickly on the fly and just gotten into you, right? Because you gave them that option. Okay, great flash by Leo, but it saved your ass, kind of thing, you know. It worked out great, but it saved your ass from having a really bad outcome. Okay, this round. Nade? No nade. Why do you remolo? Okay. Not sure about the remolo. If you have Leo holding, like you want them to go there, right? Defeats the purpose. If anything, like throw a nade or something. Molly after, you know? Don't molly while Leo's holding. That's dumb. Playing behind now, apparently. Okay. It's okay, you can also just see a crack instead. I prefer that because I'm lazy, but to each their own. Jesus Christ. Okay, Jay fucked up twice. Okay, it is a big deal how you use this utility, Jay. Because your teammates are using a lot of their utility early, so yours is crucial. Okay? So let's see how you throw the nade. Why do you throw the nade? Okay, you hurt someone. That's fine. But why not keep jiggling with the nade in your hand at that point? Then when you see them close, you can make sure that your nade does significant damage, right? Because you heard them in here. You didn't see them here, right? I would be scared to then jiggle the way you played this because they could have been past your nade. They could have been here now. You would heard them, that's true, but I would be afraid of that. Okay, good job. Jiggling sometimes to the deep right. Okay, you just saw someone again here. And like Fangs on the other round, it's very different when you see players in Deep Banana or Deep Apps. It's the same thought process here. This doesn't concern you as much as this does, or this does, right? It doesn't. So why don't we, one, hold on the molo, wait, rejiggle maybe, if you're comfortable doing that, of course. Why don't we, two, maybe ask for a flash for someone, you know, delay this guy long enough to be here while focused on you. So Leo or Manny can throw a flash at him and you could just pick him up. That's number two. Or three, why don't we just leave apps for him? You have an MP9. Like, we're fine, right? I wouldn't molly. Because now you're fucked, right? I would have stayed in apps. I wouldn't have smoked apps as well. I would have smoked pit. But keep in mind, you also have an MP9. I would have definitely smoked inside apps, but I would have stayed here. Okay. If you smoke this and just play here, you're fine. You can do this. If this guy comes out, you kill him. Okay. You don't do anything. You just press mouse one. So I don't know what else you did wrong. I'll look at it, but there's quite a few things that you can change, right, to make it better next time. Yeah, I wouldn't have dropped down. Number one, and the reason why you die is because you peek out too wide, right? So you killed one and got hungry, and yeah, I get it, but I wouldn't. And the other thing you didn't think of is this guy, okay? If you're apps and you're executing the the A bomb site on A on Inferno, and you're that guy, the short guys or the arch guys are going to go first, and your job is to trade, right? If you are this guy and you see this guy just, you know, throwing yourselves at your teammates, you're gonna have the easiest time in the world, right? Leo can't be looking at him. So yeah, that's a problem. Yeah, I would save. If you don't get another kill, then I would save. Ah, son of a bitch. I'd save. Yep, good job. Nice try. There's quite a few things that I talked about, even though it didn't look like it. Okay, aggressive play on second mid. What happened here, guys? I would jump level. If you're seeing the opponents that close, I would jump right. Okay? Just safety. I mean, here you just kind of fell asleep. I'm not sure what happened. Like at this point, after you throw the Molo in the HE, which is great, you immediately jump right to safety. You were safe though. You just and Fangs didn't use his flash as well. Like here, if you would just be jiggling here level. Like I don't know what happened to you again. Composure problem. Like I said in the other demo. Stop throwing the Molotov like this, man. For this. Okay, shut me up then. Never mind. You clearly practiced. It's working well. I won't say anything. Take it back. Okay. You noticed you were a little on the edge. Should I throw it? Should I not? Throw it. Thanks. Because the flash needs to come in right after. And if you delay it, and this happens, and you're mollied, you need to have that weapon in your hand, right? If you flash, you can use it and then push forward and kill this guy. Or these guys, in this case, right? So a little less hesitant. You know the molos may come in. You're at any point you can say let's cancel and just do it next round. You can do that, but you can't just hesitate because this was only 2 people. Okay, if there's 4 of them, you will you'll have a hard time because you'll not only have 2 Molotovs, you'll have like 3 or 4 and 2 nades and sandbags, and you still need to do it anyway, right? So don't hesitate and level. Get your head out of your ass, basically. Other than that, nothing to say, I think. Germany, fuck him up. The fuck are they doing on B, man? It's fine, you can let him go. Smoke should be coming out soon, no? I would look into the wall. I don't know if you have it lined up, but I would have it like that. I think you're a little too far away. It'll work. Lol, okay. Yeah. It's fine, good retake. Yeah, they're all 50 HP, we're good. You have another smoke with you? Yeah. Okay. Good job. You're good. Do you have another one? You could have thrown another one. Would have definitely helped him, man. Lol, he blinded. Thanks. I mean, Jay's good. He's chilling. Okay. You didn't know where you would land. Okay. Gotta hit those, man. Okay. Good retake. Jay, great job on pit. You just needed to stay close to the wall, you know? I wouldn't have never jumped this way. I would have done it forward. This guy pushes in. If he does this, he sees you. If you do that. If he does that, he sees you. That's the only way you can you don't get seen, right? So it's fine. I mean, you held up a lot more than I expected you to. So. Great job, guys. Okay, that was risky as fuck. Thanks. Okay. Oh, but you said, man, it's fine to have by. Yes, but man, they usually have a guy holding here, exactly for that peak. Okay. I know you killed them. You know, good for you. Nice, but there's a 9 out of 10 chance there's a son of a bitch holding there with the deagle and he kills you. Ask me how I know. Okay, now we're getting... Okay, whatever, you shot with level, it's okay, I won't say anything. Good job. He's good, man, he's good, he's good. Ah, you have 2 flashes now. Retard, man. 3? Guess we have 3 now. Yes, Molly Fangs, that's what he needs. Little barbecue on his ass. You had 3 flashes, didn't you? Not just 2. Am I dumb? I don't even know where it lands, but it could be here somewhere. 1. Where does it go? Oh, that's farther than I thought. How are you blind? I'm confused. You throw deep smoke. Where'd your molly go? Go through the molo. And you're swapping to the nade mid-fight. Level. Get your head out of your ass, man. Level, I'm sorry, but you cost us the round, okay? It didn't happen to be that way, but you definitely cost us the round. Stop playing that way. Also, first spawn throws deep smoke. Second spawn throws the Molotov. And the Molotov is up to you. I would rather throw it into tree though. I think it's easier to throw and also to clear glaive. I think it's a lot easier, but it's up to you. This is not a set thing, okay? The spawn smoke, second molo, this is defined. There's no changing. But where the molly goes, whether into tree or glaive, that you guys can change, okay? You can discuss amongst yourselves and you can change that. However you prefer. But I personally prefer tree. I think it's just easier. If level does it correctly, if you both do it correctly, not only does the smoke get there faster, and it saves you from an op holding and getting you guys killed, but also this is mollied, so you don't have to worry about tree as well. So. Okay. Okay. Look at how we are. We're 4-3, man. Get your head out of your ass. Where are you going? Okay. Goodies in CT spawn. Okay. I would probably smoke it closer, but that's up to you. I guess it depends on how it's gonna land. I'd play on site now if I were you. At this point, like no one's gonna go arch, you know. Many and again, 35 seconds. Okay, if the clock hits 35 seconds and there's no one on archers, leave archers. They're not coming. Okay. Okay. You know now it's B. That's fine. You could molly, like I would molly. I'd molly it a little deeper though this time. Thanks. It's fine, but because Leo has this angle, they have to be here. So this is exactly where I would molly. This would make them go into Leo's crosshair. You would just kill them. Okay? You will kill them anyway, but you know what I mean. You're doing it bad. There would be a guy throwing pop flashes in your face. This is where they would blow. Okay? You need to be hugging the smoke. Hug it. Okay? Don't be afraid to do it like this, like I told Jay the other round on apps. This is exactly what you need to do. Either that way or here. I prefer left, if you are wondering. Kill them anyway, good run. CT side, I think that's enough, right? 40 minutes. I think we're good. Really? Really? What happened? The fuck? Oh no. Okay. Guess you got timing, then you got fucked. Foda-se com caralho. Manny got timing. Jay, I don't know what happened to him. Leo missed. And didn't get killed for it. He should have. How did you get killed? Where's your crosshair, man? Oh. Yep, nothing I can tell you. The only thing I can say is if you're across both of them, don't stay under balcony because they'll drop behind you. Go all the way back to the wall and fight from here. Okay? Because that way you see this guy up top. That's the only thing. I don't think there was anything else you could have done. So, okay. Around to the gutter, whatever. We can skip this one too. I'll work with it. If we want it as well. Okay. Let's look at this. East side. I'm skipping pistol. Like fuck this, you know. Fuck. We lost it. Okay. We get the bomb down. So forcing second round. Speeded on pistol. Okay. What are we doing? Regular map control. Level flash. We can't be missing that, guys. We can't be missing this. For this. We can't be missing that. Of course. The mastermind. Double click. I mean, here we forgot how to take banana. Thanks. Molo fallen. Flash MSL. Two guys go. Simple. You know? Or Molly sandbags. Or both. Up to you. If you don't do it right, what the fuck? They gave you banana, but in a real game, this won't happen. You will have a son of a bitch here that will stay, and he'll hear all of this, and he'll tell the other guy plays 4B, and then all of you play mid aggressive, and you lose. Okay. What the fuck is that smoke? I guess you're flashing them in. I don't know what we're doing. Okay. Yeah, I mean this is telegraphed as fuck, but sure. It will work because they're dumbasses, but would have worked. Que puta. Good luck. Nice try. I mean, level, you're supposed to jump out short, okay? You're the last guy, you're supposed to stay. I don't know if you were or not, but maybe you weren't. No, Fangs was. Also, Jay could have also thrown a flash in here, so it would blind this guy, you know? It would help. Not that much, but it would help. The Molo, I guess, missed as well. Uh, yeah, level. What happened to level? How did you get off? Yeah, you're supposed to jump into short level. You're supposed to jump here like these two did. All of you, right? Things is supposed to stay back and trade. That's it. But you're supposed to do that. Okay. You could also, as an alternative, if you're the third guy, instead of jumping short, you could just do this. Okay. Up to you. But you can do that as well. If you all jumped into short, you probably would have lived though. But nice try. Next. Good job. Who knew, right? If you do things right, they have stand no chance. To you, Manny. Okay. Uh, that's why you jiggle, but you jiggle the deep other side first, you know, as well. So that doesn't happen. So you don't get timing or whatever. The fuck? How? I was about to skip because you had it. Good morning. How the fuck did you lose that? Okay, Leo should go with a pistol. Okay, and he should be jumping. That's number one. You knew the guy was first oranges. Level could have quickly thrown a flash into CT to blind. I don't think it would have done anything, but it could have been done. Is that why we... You just blocked him, Leo. What the fuck, man? Okay, congratulations, Leo. You threw the round. Full of this, man. You should have had a pistol out, jumping. That's it. What you do? I'm skipping. Fuck you, man. Full of this. Okay, this is a half by next. You won it. Nice. Any rounds are missing? A few. Okay. I'll keep it in an hour and I'll stop if it goes over. Okay, not sure what they were doing on banana. I thought it would have gone wrong for us, but no, they just backed off. I don't know. Why is this looking at J only? Look. I mean, I guess it has a fetish with J. Germany. Great. I mean, you killed long, you killed short, who's missing? Fucking run, man. Oh, look. You want to know what this is? You killed short, and you killed short and you killed long. Who's missing? Ta-da! Where is this guy? These guys are playing that far up. He's either pushing apps, on an F angle, or he's just baiting and all the way behind on pit or something. You know what this is? You know what this is? I'll show you what that is. Where's it? Hello? There we go. There we go, man. That's what this is. Look. You see this shit? What the fuck? Look. Vroom vroom, man. Look. For this, man. You do 80 in here. 80 miles per hour, Easy, man. It's all open. I would go knife out. Vroom, vroom. I would never go short because of this guy. Because like I said, you can either be hidden on pit or graveyard or site and baiting like a dumbass, or he's probably in pet and in apps and pushing, or he's holding an off angle. If this has happened and he's holding on an off angle, he's probably pushing after as well. So you should have expected that. You didn't, and you got one of yourselves killed. But you got him traded, so it's fine. Next. Just keep that in mind for next time. That was an easy one to fix. This is a Nico, I think. So next. Exploding holes, okay. It'll definitely work. Okay. You need to be faster though. You're taking way too long. Okay. The first two jumped correctly. It's just unfortunate where this guy was. Nothing to say. But three of you should have jumped into short. Okay? The first two did correctly. The third one did not. The fourth one did not. Okay? Third and fourth went pit. The last guy is supposed to be the traitor. Okay? He's supposed to stay in apps. And he only comes out if he needs to. The other three should go. Of course, the fourth is dependent, right? If you lost another guy, you won't have four people. So you have Jesus in here or something. We have a Molotov, or we used to, not anymore. Nice job, Level. Why did you jump forward, Level? Jump left, man. If there's more arches, you go left, right? You're safe with the pillar. You can't see me, Okay. 20 rounds, 4 more, 6 minutes ago. This is a half fight, so it doesn't count. Next. You would have lost and I would go back. You didn't, so. Lost 3 people though. Nice flash. Okay. What a fucking mess. That would have freaked me out too. Okay. As much of a mess this round was in Banana, I think this is on us, okay? It's not on Fang's fault, but it's definitely on Level. Level should definitely know better. You're playing Banana, right? The way you react towards them in Banana is dependent on the utility they throw. or not, and also if you have teammates inside banana or not. So we have a teammate inside banana, which we need to protect and help, right? And we have a guy outside. This guy outside is supposed to be throwing utility to help him contest it, right? While the CTs are attempting to take banana. How do we decide whether we should throw nades or not? Depends on their utility, right? Count the nades that are being thrown at us. Nade mid doesn't really matter. Molo, and you just heard the smoke bounce. At this point, as soon as I would seen this, just in case, I would have re-mollied car if I were you. I think Fangs re-mollied this, but I would have re-mollied this as if I was level, to be honest. And Tamina. And I would go back and I would prepare to, as soon as that molly disappears, I would have thrown a flash right after that. Okay. So just before it fades or quickly after, throw a flash to support Fangs and you can peek with it. I assure you it would have stopped them. Level also had a smoke. You could have just simply smoked car and call it a day, you know? And then no matter how much Molotovs they would have thrown, they would have never gotten banana as long as that smoke was there, right? And Level could have even pushed through the smoke if, since he knew that smoke was there. Although a flashing up top would have been nice just in case. So I think again this is on us, not on Fangs, but on Level, right? I think here you immediately throw the Molotov, and this HE just tells you throw it, right? And instead of you throwing it into car where they would be peeking from, you're trying to molly what exactly? Where the fuck does this go? Paula. You guys have the record switched. First, we contest banana, and when we have it, currently it's in red zone or question mark area. It's neutral. We're fighting for it. So are the CTs. We still have to fight for this. So unless this is cleared and we have a green light, then we move to this. Until that happens, we don't. Okay. Oh, but then we don't have Molotovs to take banana, and we can't Molotov fallen. That's a separate problem. Or it's not a separate problem. You would adapt at that point. It's not a problem. Like if you don't make it out of banana, there's nothing you can do. Period. Right? You either get banana or you die. And you died. So what's the point? Well, okay. Shoot! Shoot! Cheater. Okay. This should be a quick round. Came in with 16 HP and you didn't die. Okay. This doesn't have much to say. We execute, we win, GG. Next. We have 1 minute. Yeah, it's nothing to talk about. Never mind. Good game.